some opening remarks from Max, then we'll go to Coach Carroll, then John Spytek, and then we'll open it up for questions, okay?
Today's a special day. Being a part of Raider Nation, being here, almost 7 years now, it's been an absolute blessing in so many ways. My family, obviously my wife, my daughter here today, the sacrifice, the ups and downs, the 5 a.m.s, the nonstop commitment to excellence on a daily basis is what this is all about. So I have so many teammates I could thank, I have so many coaches I could thank, I have so many people in general I can thank, including these two guys right here, believing in me and giving me this extension. But now I'm just worried and focused on being the best version of myself every single day and giving them everything I got. So with that, that's all I got.
Coach Carroll?
This program is built around competition, and we're always in pursuit of finding great competitors, and that will help us build a great team. And there's no way we could find anybody that is more focused and directed and committed to doing everything he's got, every opportunity he's going to get. And so for us to make this statement today, it's like it fits perfectly. And we're so proud to have Max be part of the organization. But he knows that's just the start of it, and all the rest of it comes after we get after the hard work and dedication and all of the pursuit that makes this thing really special. So we start with a very special person and a player and a man and a great family man, and all of that just adds up to this is a great day for us, and we're really thrilled proud.
Yeah, just my two cents here for what it's worth. Just echo whatever Coach said. I really want to thank Mark Davis and the ownership group for making this possible. I mean, this is obviously a big commitment, and it's not lost on us, how big that is. But there's no one we'd rather do it with than Max and what he stands for and the way he plays the game and the passion. I mean, that's what Coach and I have talked about. And actions are louder than words, and Max deserves that credit. So to Mark and the ownership group, thank you. To Tom Delaney, Dave, and Julia for the hard work on this and all the work they've done at a crazy time of year. I mean, we didn't have to do Max right now, but it made sense. And so while they're trying to get, everything together for the free agent class, I appreciate all your work. And then Doug and CJ, Kevin, Steve, I see you back there too. So it's been a pleasure working with you guys too. So appreciate all that. And just proud of this guy. And I told him last night, this isn't for what you've done. This is about what you're about to do. And he's about chasing championships, and so are we. And that's why we're excited to start. So, turn that over to Max. I hope all the questions go to Max from now on today.
We'll open up for questions. Why don't you go ahead and start, Vinny?
Max, the coach to your right stands for excellence and has stood for excellence for a long time. The fact that him being on the job as short as he is, the first thing that he did was reach out to you and make this a reality. What does that mean to you?
It's humbling, to say the least. I show up every single day with the same mindset, and obviously after the coaching change after the season, there was a little bit of mystery, but once Coach Carroll got the job, we met for the first time before he got hired, and we're already breaking balls, going back and forth, and we had that relationship that we're building every day. But it's all about competition, and I feel like certain people are meant to be in your life for a reason. We're building our relationship just like all of us up here, but we all have the same goal, and that's to win, and that's what I'm all about. So it's truly humbling. And there's so many people, like I said, that can be involved and thanked along the way. My agent, CJ, Doug, these guys have put in so much work and helped me along the road. But Coach Carroll is one of the best to ever do it. His resume speaks for itself, and it's an honor to be, to be held to that high of a standard. So I take it very seriously, and like John Spytek says, it's not about what I've done, it's about what I'm going to do, and that's what my focus is right now.
What you gonna do now?
What you gonna do now?
Go ahead, Kevin.
Max, now the highest paid NFL player outside of the quarterback position, the importance of having that for now, and as you said, for what's to come as well.
Yeah, my focus is on winning and being the best player and leader I could be. The money is obviously incredible. For my family, my kids and my future kids, and setting everybody up financially, not having that stressor is an absolute blessing. I truly, it doesn't change my approach. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna be here, same time every single day, and put the work in. That's just a byproduct of the sacrifice that we do on a daily basis. So when I'm retired, whenever that day is, maybe go on a couple more vacations, but for the time being, I'm focused on being the best on the planet at what I do, on and off the field. So we got a lot of work to do. Obviously, it's a great honor, being in this position to get, obviously taken care of. But my focus is on the day to day, and that's what I'm gonna continue doing.
Let's go Adam, Mark, and then Carter.
Max, we know, you're maniacal in how you approach the game and how you approach practice and everything else. Coming off the year that you had last year, obviously, that's very out of character for you to not be able to be on the field and how hard it was to watch. How driven are you this offseason, and how difficult has it been to maybe pull yourself back a little bit to not go overboard this early in the process?
I don't believe in that. I truly just take it one day at a time. It's a brick by brick mentality. Obviously, it's unfortunate. I got hurt last year. It's a part of the game. It's part of what comes with it. And of course, I'm not going to sit here and make a bunch of big predictions about what I'm going to do next year. I'm focused on being the best version of me today, and I'll worry about tomorrow when it gets here. So when that time comes, everybody will see. But I'm truly just focused on the details and fine tuning my craft in every single way across the board. So yeah, of course, I'm extremely motivated and excited every time my alarm goes off at 5 a.m. You know what I mean? So yeah, we got a lot of work to do until then.
Max, where are you with the health standpoint? Are you fully recovered yet?
What
Are you fully recovered at this point, or are you still?
Oh, I'm getting close. We're getting there. Pete was in there working on my ankle this morning. Yeah, I'm just playing. But whatever it takes. No, but we're getting close. We're getting close. We're I would say about a month or whatever. I'm not gonna, like I said, same mentality day by day. But yeah, we're in a great place. Running the treadmill, doing a lot of different things now, moving extremely well. So yeah, we'll be flying in no time.
We were shooting hoops yesterday, so he says,
He beat me in pay. I'll give him that, but he's got to see me for the rest of the time.
I also told him he's gonna have to work his way back up for a rematch.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play horse, but it's all good. We'll keep going. Next question.
Max, as you can see, a lot of people that want to be here for this moment from the coaching staff, from the organization. What goes through your mind when you see this level of support inside this room right now?
It means everything. Pat Graham in the back, Robbie, everybody here. They've been along this journey with me. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it without the support system and great coaches around me. And I can go all the way back to high school. You know what I mean? About the people that have helped me get to this moment. It's not possible by yourself. I'm very aware of that. There's so many people that play a big part in my life and have helped me get to this point. So just seeing the support, it truly means the world. These are lifelong relationships, you know what I mean? I truly care about every person in this building, and I just want to be able to put some light into the world, you know what I mean? That's all I try to do every day, is be a positive, bring positive energy in any way I can, and be a light for anybody going through what they're going through, you know what I mean? I'm about to be 5 years sober in a week, so that alone is, without that I wouldn't be here, and there's a lot of people that have helped me in this room along this journey, so can't thank those guys enough.
We'll go Levi, Ed, Nick, and then Case.
Max, obviously, with getting this extension done, the track record you already have in your career, which you've accomplished, do you believe that this is kind of like a stepping stone to kind of keep some more guys in the building and kind of, make sure that your presence is known to bring back some guys who need to be re-signed and also kind of attract some guys for agency as well to recruit?
I would hope so. For me, it's about bringing people with me. I talked to Tom, obviously the new ownership group, talking to those guys, some of the mentors in my life, and the next step for me is continuing to evolve, in all aspects, and that's including leadership and as a player and any way I possibly can, and that's how my mindset is. How can I get better? And there's so many different ways I can do that. So pushing people, pulling people, trying to bring as many people with me, and that's a daily thing. And yeah, got a lot of work to do. There's always gonna be room for improvement. You never got it. So that's truly my mentality every day.
John, you said it didn't have to be done now. Like, why was it important to get it done now in your mind before next week, or why did you want to get it done now?
I think Coach and I talked a lot about setting the tone for this new era of Raiders football, and I can't think of a better person to sit up here with and reward for what he's done, but with an expectation of what's coming. And we want to grow this to a place that people want to be. And when people like Max, it's no secret, it hasn't been sunshine and roses around here forever, but when he makes a commitment to the Raiders like this, and he stands for everything Coach and I and this new staff and everybody talks about, he signs up for it. I think that speaks volumes, and I hope it's noticed in our locker room. I hope it's noticed around the league, and, you know, our expectation is, you know, we want people to wanna be here. We want people, once they get here, to wanna stay here, and so to us, it just made a lot of sense to get it done now.
Max, you were a two-star recruit out of Columbia Heritage in Texas, a fourth round draft pick
Tell me
out
the
of
one.
Eastern Michigan.
I don't think that's the thing, but.
And here you are, and you're the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. How do you reflect on your journey?
I mean, to be 100% honest with you, I don't even know how to answer that. You know what I mean? I'm so like in my own lane and focus on getting better that I really haven't taken the time to just sit back and like enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like I love every single day. I enjoy and I'm happy every time I wake up, and you know, I could sit there and tap myself on the back and, you know, man, you did it. But there's so much more I want to accomplish, and so many more things I plan on doing that, you know, like I said, when I'm done and retired, we'll, you know, I'll take my wife and our whole crew, and we can go on a whatever month-long vacation at that time. But I'm solely focused on right now and where my feet are at. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do. It's an absolute honor to have that, you know, on my resume. But at the end of the day, it's about winning and getting rings and continue to improve. And that's truly all I'm focused on.
Max, you've always been a guy who talked about how much you've drawn to this organization just for its history and mentality. I mean, now with this, you're kind of solidified. It's kind of your era as the face of the franchise. Well, what does that mean to you, and how do you kind of take on that responsibility?
You know, the titles and all that stuff is amazing, but I truly just want to win. You know, I don't care about all the other stuff that, you know, that comes with it. You know, obviously it means a lot to me being a part of the Silver and Black alone, you know, the history. I feel like, you know, I've said it a million times, I feel like I was meant to be a Raider. I love being here. I love the people. And you look at all the legends that created what this brand is, and that's winning. You know, Ted Hendricks, Marcus Allen, Charles Woodson, the guys like that, the ones that I look up to. That's what I want to solidify, and those guys are all about winning. So, you know, it's one thing to be a face of a franchise, but I want to be a winner, and that's truly all that matters to me. So I know these guys are all about the same thing. The labels and all that thing, you know, all that stuff is cool, but when we're not winning, you know, it's like, what are you the face of? You know, I want to be the face of winning, and that's truly all that matters to me.
Max, John alluded to the commitment. That goes both ways, and so there had to be buy-in from you as well, as they to you. What was it about this leadership group that got you that buy-in?
Yeah, I mean, we had conversations right out the gate, and you know, everything's been super positive, super competitive. You know, me and him, I don't know if we go a second without competing or going back and forth about whatever it is, but that's the type of people I want to be around, people that are winners, people that are competitive and love the game. And that's my whole life. You know, obviously my daughter and my wife are my world, but they know how I feel about this. Like, this is my life. I've committed everything, I've sacrificed everything to be here and win. And when you have two people that think the same way, obviously the new ownership group, Mark Davis, everybody included, is all in tunnel vision to bring a championship to Las Vegas. And we obviously have a lot of work to do, but I mean, right out the gate, I was, you know, very impressed and excited about, you know, what we were trying to build.
More questions, guys? Good.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thank you. That's it.